I know it's right after they got her back. Yeah,
So, all right. So you're pretty much but you're gonna get when you get later onto the series, it's gonna get really interesting. What's gonna happen?
like what dramatic or
Dramatic
interesting?
with a good ending. It has a good ending too, but you may not like the person he chooses at the end. You may be like, that didn't work.
Oh, so wait, so he actually does finally pick someone?
Yeah, and it's one I don't think you'll see coming. I didn't particularly think it was the right pick, but it's the one that I thought was like I didn't think would be the right pick. But all around, I mean, it's a good ending though. It does have a good strong ending at the end that does work.
Yeah, it's like I've also been checking out the was that Into Love or whatever it's called.
Hmm. Yeah. Have you checked out Gurren Lagann yet?
Wait, Girl in Logan?
Gurren Lagann.
What's that about?
It's a kind of a crazy one. It's mechs. Uh, they go from underground to the surface to space to heavens in
Hmm.
one season. This isn't like multiple seasons. This is one crazy acid trip of a season.
Huh. Huh. You could type in
I'll show you. Oh,
the title of it because the next one I'm likely the next anime I do pick up it's likely going to be that Hindu whatever something love or I forget what it is. All I know is I've seen a couple episodes of it where he gets into high school I think and or no wait no not high school I think he's still in high school but he's trying to get into a big time university and he doesn't succeed in it
hmm.
so then he he has to take over his aunt's
Oh, Love Hina.
yeah Leah Lafiana. I've seen
Oh yeah,
a few
that's a
of
good
those
one.
episodes.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
and another one is I think it's called Yamada's First Time, where the trailer of it seems kind of no, not too crazy, but a little odd for a female character where she's hell bent on having sex with as many guys as she can. I mean, as she can, but she she kind of goes too far, like she, not far, but she tries too hard. Like she tries to in one um, clip of the trailer for it, the commercial for it, she tries to kiss a guy, and instead of she impulsively tries to kiss a guy, and instead of doing it right, she ends up smacking him, banging into his head like headbutting almost, and she's trying to get provocative lingerie and all this, and like really, I mean, she was that. I mean, she must it must be like a high school type story because if she's really that hell bent on getting laid, that, that definitely wasn't like when I was in high school.
Hmm. Well, another one you might want to check out is Suzuka. That's a good one too. It's a high school series about it's a girl who's in track. She meets a guy. This series should be is more focused on the guy than the girl, which is kind of a disappointment. But it's the main character is the guy, which it shouldn't be. It should be the girl, but they went that route. So I'm just like, fine, whatever. I wasn't completely thrilled they did that, but Suzuka's a good one. That's one that you recommend checking out.
Well, technically, technically there are two main characters. I mean, there's the lead male, lead female. So you could say it's both. It's focusing. Well, unless you're saying that the story wise they're focusing a lot more on the guy and not so much on the girl. Like,
Yeah,
are they treating her like a secondary character?
they're treating her like a secondary character and treating him, and they're making him the main character, which I didn't particularly like in Suzuka because it should have been more focused on her. But I'm not gonna complain too much about it. It's like, I guess that works to an extent. But the guy's kind of an idiot too. He's a major. Actually, no way. He's a fucking huge idiot.
Like, describe how. that he's a dumbass. Now,
He's like, should I hold her hand or not? Should I? It's like, dude, she wants you to. Just do it. He'll do stuff like that. He'll start saying it's just you once you watch, he'll be like, okay, yeah, this guy's a fucking moron.
okay,
But
so you're talking about it as in like the room bad, not acting or voice acting, not story, nothing like that. I'm talking about um the the guy comes over and the fiance of another man jumps into his pants
yeah,
and has sex with them. Every time he comes over, she does that. He's like, what are you doing? Like he has no clue why she's doing it, and yet it's happened a couple times before, and the viewer's going, this is what she's going for, and yet um, it, it, the signals are let forward that she, I guess in the anime, she wants to hook up with him, and he's like, he has some kind of interest with her, but he's like, should I do this or not? Because you can't tell whether or not she wants me to do this when it seems perfectly clear that she does, even though it's not spelled out by her.
I'm
Is
not
it like that?
somewhat. You have to watch it to really like. Once you watch it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it now. This is like you'll be like, okay, yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Okay.
It's not like so. It's like that. Is that what else? But Suzuka was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. It's a high school drama also. And I think what's anything else I give recommendation to watching? Negima. But if you watch Negima, you'll be thinking of Harry Potter because he's a British kid. He's a British kid who knows magic.
Wow.
So you'll be like,
So it rips off. Does he have a wooden wand?
he's got one, but it's freaking huge, and he's got a talking cat.
And is his spectacles, are they round and big?
I believe so. I don't remember, but it's interesting. It's an interesting series. It's like he has to go teach a bunch of girls in a school in a high school.
Hmm.
That's
So
why
it's Harry Potter on steroids.
kind of it's kind of that. It's a fun one though. It's a fun little one to watch.
Hmm.
I mean, it's one of those ones I think anyone could kind of pick up and be like, yeah, this is pretty good. There's kind of a great scene where he goes, these two characters come in and they're like the type of who like analyze him, make sure he doesn't tell anyone, and they always go, well, we find out that you're turning that anyone knows about your secret, we're gonna have to turn you into an animal in a good way, and that's what the character does every time he goes. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to turn you into a character. We're gonna have to turn you into. We're gonna have to do this way, in a good way. It's like, how is that a good way?
Yeah.
So he's like, it's fun to watch. It's a fun little series to watch, and one I do recommend. But anyways, hold on a second. Okay, we're back. Anyways, but yeah, there's that. Saints I would recommend checking out too. Just don't watch that in English. The English dub is a sin towards mankind.
Badly voiced.
Yeah, it's done by Deke, so
Oh yeah.
they did the Sailor Moon dub. So I did listen to like 10 minutes of the Deke version of Saint Seiya. I was like, wow, that's bad. But it's like the Japanese version is really nicely done. It's a really nice dub. The only thing is it's an '80s anime, so you're kind of like the animation style. You can tell it's '80s. It's all '80s, so it's like yeah, this is '80s completely and totally. But it's one I think people will enjoy a lot.
Interesting.
So those are a few to check out. So, anyways, anything else?
Not really.
All right, then I guess we'll end it right here. All right, then you've been listening to the Ash and Man of Tomorrow podcast. We will see you guys later. Good night.
Later.